So hi guys, it's been a minute. I was just thinking about something here when it just wanted to share. Actually, got me to win someone over. In as far as considering a business, basically we were talking about risk. Someone said that having kids is risky, and not having kids is risky. Depends on where you are in your life, what stage you are in your life. Some people feel that is the best thing ever, and in as much as there's risk to it, but it is still the best. And for other people, they feel that they're not gonna do that. They would rather only have themselves without having that extra responsibility of children and so forth. And then someone also said that having a wife is a risk, and then not having a wife is also risky. That is what it was basically marriage, life of being married and a life of being single. So it's risky for some, and then some people see marriage as a risk as well, and then whereas others see being single as a risk. And then if we talk about also a case of employment and a case of business, there's also risks involved. Having a business is risky, and also being employed your whole life, that's also risky. And in my case, I happen to have experienced both, and yeah, they are both very, very risky. So basically, I think the rest of the stuff I will get to share at some point. For now, I'm just keeping them under wraps, but there's quite a lot of stuff that I want to share as far as my journey is concerned. So in a case of employment, it's a case that you find that maybe up to 90% or even more, well, they should be more, 90% of people that are employed, they wake up every morning and go to a job that they do not like. And that is bad, And we sometimes believe that there isn't any other option other than doing something that you don't like for the rest of your life. That's like 40 years of your life doing something that you really, really hate. Well, you get to a point, in my case, I got to a point whereby I ended up liking my job. But guess what happened? At first, I didn't have a problem with my job. It was the first time being employed, earning a decent salary and so forth. But then somewhere after 5 years or so, I got frustrated of doing repetitive work and so forth, and realizing that the opportunities of growth, they are very slim, So there was a bit of frustration. And also the money I earned, I then happened to use it. You find that there's way too much month at the end of the money. You get paid and then there's still so much month, And then when it comes to, getting an increment, it's not going to cover everything. So, yeah. But luckily for me, I did not leave my job. Firstly, I first started learning other things before deciding to leave my job. So I went and I started learning network marketing and so forth. And then I realized, but this is an industry that has unlimited growth whatsoever, especially if you were to compare to the workplace. The growth is unlimited, but it has its own risks. So my thing was, what happens then if you're in a job that you dislike, and then you know for a fact that you could be doing this for the next 40 years? Wouldn't it be better if whilst you are in that place, you start learning something different? Because there's a chance that if you were to learn something different, be in a business, some kind of entrepreneurial opportunity and so forth, it could take maybe 5 years to 10 years, and it would literally change your life completely, especially financially. On the side of finance, it would change your life like night and day. You would make so much money, much more than what you could have made in a space of 40 years in a place that you dislike. So for me, it's like, if I'm going to do a job for 40 years that I don't like, I may as well learn something, even if I do not think I have the skill for business, but I may as well go out there and learn it. I feel like there's really nothing to lose. The worst that could happen is me earning an extra 1,000 rand or 5,000. And the best that could happen is me switching completely to full entrepreneurship. Just a thought.